Hey, good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the International Skating Center of Connecticut. I'm Frankie Barron, and welcome to SCTV Sports coverage of Trojan hockey. Tonight, it is the Simsbury girls varsity taking on Hall-Conard on the other side. Both of these teams coming into the game with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Simsbury coming off a win most recently this past Wednesday night against Northwest Catholic. Let's see what they've got to offer you tonight. You're watching us right here on SCTV Sports. All right, once again, good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the ISCC here in Simsbury, Connecticut. You're watching Trojan hockey on SCTV Sports. I'm Frankie Barry, and alongside Lee Brown on camera for me today. We are here against a battle of 2 local teams, West Hartford's Hall and Conard combined team, of course, versus our Lady Trojans. Both teams coming into this game with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Both faced off against, both lost for both these teams came against New Canaan, who seems to be a powerhouse in the southern part of the state. Well, we'll have to see what happens next time we face them. Starting it off for your Trojans on right wing is Grace Melanson. At center is, it looks like Mackenzie Chapman, and we've got Sophia Martell on the left. On D, you've got Molly Walsh and Megan Stepka and Tori LaCroix in the goal. Starting it off for Hall-Conard. All I can see right now is the left winger is number 8, Liv Fernandez. The center is number 21, Abby Young-Clavis. The puck is dropped down, and that's all the time we had to announce the starting lineups. But Hall-Conard wins the draw initially. Here's a play, top shot, right off the bat. They fired off a shot right at the top of the circle, but the shot went high and wide. Stepka now trying to bang the puck up to Melanson, gains control herself. The puck gets out, but only for a half second as Hall-Conard is able to make the turnover. Puck does pop out of the blue line and then gets rifled back down around the back of LaCroix's goal. Molly Walsh with it on her forehand, passing it up. A little flip pass to Melanson. It just gets lost in her skates. 3 players from the Hall-Conard team gets on it, but the puck gets back to Walsh, who has a bad pass right there across the middle. Here's a chance. Big save by LaCroix right there. That was not a very good play right there, passing the puck up the middle. But the defense was able to capitalize, and the goalie keeping the puck out of the net off the initial play. Another scoring chance right now for Hall-Conard. They just fired that one wide, the puck out to the point. Kept in by number 6. I can't see that name. And there's a chance. Lead pass right there looking for Mackenzie Chapman, but it goes all the way down for an icing. So right off the bat, a very quick flurry of shots being taken by the Warchiefs. That's the nickname of Hall-Conard. Again, the combined team from the 2 West Hartford high schools. And Simsbury, they've been plagued the last 3 games of coming out a little bit slow, and they're back at it again, just a little bit slow. Off the draw, Abby Harris wins it back to the defense, who is able to get it off the glass and out of the zone. Back out. Warchiefs now with the puck, trying to get out. Abby Harris keeps it at the blue line. Here's a chance for Harris. Now she dips and doodles her way down around the bottom of the circle, but loses it to the stick of Flaherty. Flaherty now with the puck. She's taking it past the half boards and out of the zone. Warchiefs run into a wall of Simsbury players. It can't go any further. Defense passes the puck up to Harris, and center ice bounces off her stick and down into the offensive zone. Goalie's got her hand up, I think was asking for an icing, but that wasn't going to be the situation in this case. Around the back of the net, looks like that is indeed number 15, Nicole Loftus, and she was trying to get something going. Able to get the puck turned over and forcing the Warchiefs to send the puck down the length of the ice for an icing. 13:09 here remaining in the first period. We're still tied at 0, but off the initial glance, the Warchiefs having the pressure off that first shift anyway. The second shift was more leaning in the right direction for us, but the score remains still tied at 0. It's okay, fans, you will still be on TV. The puck goes down around the back of the net. The Warchiefs with it now, being challenged around the back of the net by Emma Fitch. Fitch now ties her up along the boards. Puck is kept down into the far corner. Fitch now with the puck at the half board. She reverses under her backhand, and then the puck gets knocked down into the far corner once again. Back and forth hockey in that corner back there. Here's a chance put up front, and it just gets tipped aside. Back out to the point, Molly Walsh banks it off the boards, trying to make a little pass to herself or get it down deep to Sophia Martell, and I can't quite get down. I'm sorry. That was Ashley Dumont. I'll get the numbers right too. These freshmen, we've got 6 new freshmen on the team this year, so I'm still learning some of these guys' names and numbers as we go, but that's okay. We will get all of those right as the season progresses. Shot from the point and a save by McGowan right there. Good play by Anna Call for getting the wrist shot off. And, you know, that's the magic of a wrist shot from the point. It does not have to be a booming slap shot all the time. It could be just a simple wrist shot, low to the ground, through traffic, and sometimes those can find their way home. Unfortunately for us, this time it did. We got the first line back out here. Mackenzie Chapman winning it back to the point with a wrist shot, just goes high and up and over the net. That was Lindsay Madigan trying to take the shot. On top of it right away is Grace Melanson, but the puck is turned over to the stick of a Warchief. Now they come out now 1-on-3. They're really not going to go very far without a good back check right there by Mackenzie. Around the back of the net, Madigan. Over to Stepka. Stepka looking for a breakout pass, but doesn't connect it and sends it down the length of the ice. 11:52 here remaining in the first period. We're still tied at 1. Hockey fans, don't forget to join us next Saturday. Again, when you watch this, it's going to be a little bit delayed on that timing from watching us on SCTV Sports. But we will be back here next Saturday, December 22nd, as the Lady Trojans are back home for another game we will have for you here on SCTV Sports. Puck is back down on the ice and off the draw. Grace Melanson is able to chip the puck out to herself. Races off to the races. Who's going to be the winner here? Oh, and this time it's a Warchief player. Puck banked off the boards around the red line back into the defensive zone. Lindsay Madigan passing it up to Sophia Martel, but the puck gets banked off her stick onto a Warchief stick and fired down around the back of the net. Stepka to Melanson. Grace Melanson now behind the net. Passes it over to Lindsay Madigan. Madigan looking for Martel at the half boards. Does find her, but turns the puck over onto a Warchief stick. Good play by the defense right there to keep it out. Now up to Mackenzie Chapman. She's got a head of steam now over the blue line. She's running into a defensive wall and can't get very far. A little bit of a body check right there. Maybe a hold, but no call. Back to Abby Harris. Though Grace Melanson, she waits. Gets a half shot off and can't really finish it, but now they're going to finish up that line change for the Trojans. There's a turnover right there. Here's a chance for Loftus. Nicole Loftus gets the puck tipped off her stick. That was probably offsides, but the referee let that go. The fans agreed that was probably offsides, but those guys are on the other team, and we don't want to hear what they have to say. Abby Harris now with the puck down along the half boards, getting challenged, and the puck's taken off her stick, but kept in right there by Anna Melanson. The puck is sorry, but that puck gets back down all the way back down to our defensive zone, passed up to Anna Melanson. Melanson now off the boards, gets the puck dumped down off of the stick of an awaiting Trent, and it goes all the way down, negating any ice. Here's a chance for the Trojans as a wraparound. Actually, not really a wraparound. Walked the puck out from the back of the net onto her backhand, but couldn't beat the goalie. Stick side low, kept in by Anna Melanson, and this time kept in by Nicole Loftus for just a half second as the puck lands on the stick of a Warchief and sends it down the length of the ice for an icing. 9:58 right now here in the first period. We're going to take a quick little break. You're watching SCTV Sports. Puck is back down, and we're going to be joined shortly by our first color commentator of the season, who thought the game was in West Hartford and not in Simsbury, so we will be bringing him on as soon as we can get all set with our audio setup. Here's a chance for the Warchiefs, top of the circle, wrist shot through a defenseman, skates as Megan Stepka makes the puck tip wide and high over the head of LaCroix. Doesn't even find its way on goal. Lauren Melanson tries to get the puck out, does, but it's banked right back in by a Warchief stick into the corner. Around the back of the net, Megan Stepka passes it up to Steph Rurka. Rurka now bags it off the half boards and gets it out of the zone. Center ice hockey now. Alissi passing it over to Bloom, I think, who does try to pass the puck up, but fires it into the penalty box and almost taking the head off Trojan team photographer Bill Mercy, who had to duck his way away from that puck. Good turnout today for the crowd. We see some older siblings home for the holiday break from college, and they're here tonight rooting on the Trojans and the Warchiefs for that matter. Like I said, we are playing West Hartford, and they are relatively local, just the next town over. Here's a pass across top of the circle, takes a shot towards the goal. Mackenzie Lynch gets a stick on it, and the puck gets tipped wide. Lynch now with the puck in the far corner, getting backed off her stick. And the puck is being just kind of ping-ponged or pinballed its way around the top of the circle, and finally out of the zone. Martel looking for Melanson, throws it into just a mess of players, and the puck comes back out to Mackenzie Lynch's stick. Grace Melanson is right there to pick up the garbage, and she gets in over the blue line. Melanson on her backhand, looking for some help, doesn't have any. Gets challenged down low. The Warchiefs win control of the puck, but only for a moment. As the puck is up on the stick of Martell, she goes down, no penalty called. Around the back of the net, Sophia Martell is on top of the puck. In there to help out is Mackenzie Chapman. We got Melanson out front. Martell dipsy doodles around the back of the net, going to her backhand, back into her forehand. Looks a lot like Kate Worley from last year. If you guys remembered her, we're calling her the Whirly Bird. She used to make all those really fancy moves. Here's a 3-on-1 chance right now for the Warchiefs. They're in, back out to the point. Actually, the left winger, top of the circle. Wrist shot through traffic. And I'm not sure if that got through to LaCroix or if it went off Chapman, but the puck does not get anywhere near the back of the net. And that's a point for us. As a matter of speaking, Abby Harris takes the puck in over the blue line, makes the cut at the top of the face-off circle and fires one on goal. But the goalie McGowan is able to cover it up for the whistle. 7:44 here in the first period. Still tied at 0 for those of you who are following along with us online and at home. Don't forget, you can see all of our games on YouTube and SimsburyTV.org. Puck out to the point, wrist shot from the point. That's, kicked. That was a kicked off the defenseman. That would have been a good one for the good guys, but the puck just goes a little bit wide. Nice play by Molly Walsh to keep the puck in. One-handed little stick maneuver there. Warchiefs pass the puck D to D. Across the neutralized zone, tipped all the way down by McGowan. That would be Rose McGowan. Nora, I'm assuming, is the sister, is the goalie. I would say that's a great assumption, but we've got 3 Melansons on our team, and they've got a couple McGowans on theirs. So I'm not 100% sure without having to ask the parents. Back down in the corner, Anna Melanson. She's challenged down deep. Who's going to come out with it? Nicole Loftus is in there. Abby Harris is in there. All 3 Trojans stuck on the same side of the half boards. Nobody in front of the net. Puck pops down around the corner. Far corner, still down there, making its way to the stick of Anna Melanson. Anna looking back out to the point. There's a shot and a save by McGowan. Good play right there by Anna Call, getting the shot towards the goal. Turnover, Ashley DeMott. Onto a Warchief stick, and the puck is fired in. That's Bridget McCann was on the first one. She got the puck down deep, but Molly Walsh was able to get the puck over to Anna Call, who passes it up to Lauren Melanson. Melanson loses it at center ice to a Warchief stick. West Hartford now bags the puck off the half boards here at center ice, and across the line is number 19, Maya Borden. Back out. Here's a shot saved by LaCroix. Kicked into the corner. Puck is loose. Steph Rurka pokes at it, doesn't quite get it, lands on the stick of Madigan. Madigan looking far across ice to Melanson, doesn't connect. Back to the point. Megan Stepka, head of steam. Down around the hash marks, a weird slap shot from the half side of the boards, but puts it on goal. That was a weird angled shot by Stepka, but it was effective. There's a little tic-tac-toe pass to Grace Melanson, but it gets banged off her stick at the last second. Puck fired down, all the way down by McGann. LaCroix sticks it off the boards around the back of the net. Warchiefs still with the puck now. Top of the circle, not being challenged. Grace Melanson does make a challenge and banks it up stick. Here's a chance for Melanson now. Penalty upcoming. Grace Melanson, she's in. Waits, holds. Ooh, there might be 2 calls on that one. The initial call is going to be a hook. And that could have been close to a penalty shot, but didn't quite meet the criteria of being in alone from the blue line, red line, blue line, and taking away a scoring opportunity. But the Trojans are going to go on their first power play of the night, 5:02 here in the first period. Getting the gate, it looks like, is Lindley Gorman. She's going to sit down 2 minutes for hooking. Power play units on the ice right now. You're looking at Sophia Martell, Grace Melanson, and Mackenzie Chapman. It's our normal first line, is our power play line. They're out there first, back out to the point, kept in by Lynch. She puts it down to puts it down to Melanson. Melanson now to Martell, back around the back of the net to Melanson. Melanson out front, the Chapman can't connect, out to the point, kept in by Lynch. Turned over high in the slot, onto a Warchief stick, is sent down the length of the ice. 4:40 here remaining in the first period, 1:35 remaining in the power play. Puck sent to neutral ice, and who's got it but Grace Melanson. Melanson now over the blue line. Backhands it to Martell. Gets it to Chapman's stick, who tries a little backhand chance. Gets in front, Martell can't connect. Warchiefs get the puck out and send it down the length of the ice once again And that's kind of what they want to do when you're shorthanded. Trojans are doing kind of what they need to do on the power play by getting the puck down and setting up on the initial shot, but they've got to keep the puck rotating down low. I actually was able to catch some of their practice yesterday and saw them working on some of their 3-on-2 and 3-on-1 plays. There's a shot just wide of LaCroix. Back around the net, short-handed chances now for the Warchiefs. Back out to the point, tipped into the corner. Fernandez holds it on her backhand, killing time, nobody challenging. Trojans looking a little sluggish again here in the first period. Back around the net. Pass up to Anna Melanson. Melanson to Stepka. Megan Stepka now. 27 seconds remaining in the power play. Stepka with a nice little move at the blue line. Comes in off sides and touches the puck. The whistle blows. That's all right. It gives a chance for, well, both teams to get a full line change and get themselves set up and ready to go. Talked about a color commentator joining us in just a minute. Aaron Bushy is going to be, that's his name, he's going to be joining us hopefully during the period break as soon as we can get the microphone set up. In the near corner, the Warchiefs try to fire the puck out, kept in by Stepka. She winds up, she waits, she passes it back down to Harris. Harris tries to throw it towards the front of the net looking for Loftus, but it lands on the stick of a Warchief and sends it down the length of the ice. Well, that's it for the first power play of the game. Molly Walsh to Abby Harris now. Harris on her backhand, pass it up to Anna Melanson. It's lost in her skates for a second and turned over at center ice. Warchiefs fire the puck in off of a breaking in forward, but a good defensive play right there by Stepka. Little exchange, extracurricular. Says you can't do that in the rule book, but the referees say play on. Anna Melanson now takes the puck over the blue line to the top of the dot. She makes a move, gets knocked down, call coming. There's going to be a checking penalty right there as Anna Melanson got knocked down pretty hard. She made a nice little move at the top of the circle. Couldn't really generate the penalty. And it sounds like the DJ here is having a little fun playing Bad to the Bone as the Trojans are going back on the power play. West Hartford's coach is asking what the call was, and the referee is shaking his head saying, I'm not having anything of it. And he's just calling 2 minutes for checking. He's asking a little bit more, and the coach is going to give him. Referee's doing what he can do. He's given the coach his 5 minutes, or that's 5 minutes is way too long. It's 2 minutes of fame, but that's about it. Trojans back on the power play. Referee's asking for a new center for the Trojans, so Grace Melanson is going to come in to take the draw. She wins it back to the point. Mackenzie Lynch back down to Grace Melanson. Melanson at the faceoff dot, fires it into a stick, knocks a player down right in front of her, and the puck gets sent out all the way down. Lynch is on it. She's got the puck around the back of the net. Turns on the Jets, makes a nice little pass up to Martell. Can't make the connection on her stick. Goes all the way down. Ooh, she said it didn't touch her at all, so they're going to wave that. Not wave that down. They're going to call for an icing. 2:06 here in the first period. Score still tied at 0. Trojans on the second power play of the night. I'd like to wish everybody happy holidays who have joined us on SCTV Sports for tonight's game. Hanukkah just wrapped up a couple days ago, and we're just about a week and a half out from Christmas. Around the back of the net, Fernandez, shorthanded. Back out to a player high in the slot, but it gets tipped out by Martell. Good play. Chapman kind of waves her stick at it, doesn't quite connect. Molly Walsh off the boards to Grace Melanson. Melanson now. Over to Anna Call. Call over the line. Winds up, shoots, and it just goes wide. What a play by Anna Call just there. Molly Walsh down to Grace Melanson. Melanson back to Call. Call at the point. Wrist shot towards the net, tipped off a defenseman's stick into the corner. Near corner action now. Who's going to come out with it? A Warchief stick is the one that's on the puck. It's chipped up a little bit. No call. Fans from West Hartford looking for one, but Anna Call has the puck now. Little backhand shot, throws it on goal, and Nora McGowan covers it for the whistle. 49 seconds remaining here in the power play. A minute 17 remaining here in the first period. We're still scoreless. Full change for the Trojans. This is the power play, second power play unit. Second line comes out. Abby Harris Winning it back to Lindsay Madigan, who fires it down to the corner, looking for Nicole Loftus, but ends on the stick of Lindley Gorman. Bangs high up off the glass, and Loftus with it over to Harris. Harris flicks it towards the goal. There's a second opportunity, but Loftus can't bang it down. Stepka now with the puck, down deep in the attacking zone. Throws it to the front, but it lands on the stick of Abby Goncalves. Abby Harris now just under a minute here in the period, just under 30 seconds to go in the power play. Pass over to Melanson, tried to kick it to her stick, but it goes through her legs and all the way down the ice for an icing. That's the second time that Simsbury has actually fired the puck down the ice for an icing on the power play. And they need to work a little bit, if I were to make a suggestion, on their passes and connecting their passes in the neutral ice. So face off in the defensive zone. 16 seconds remaining in the penalty, 43 seconds remaining in the period, Here's a play out to the point. Half fired it towards the net, tipped towards the goal, but ends up on the stick of Mackenzie Lynch. 35 seconds remaining in the period, and Lynch bags the puck up to Loftus. Loftus to Harris. Harris to Melanson. Melanson takes it in. She's through the one defenseman. She kind of gets hooked up, but no call. Back out to the D, backhanded in towards the zone. They were offsides for a second, but were able to tag up and remain on sides. The Warchiefs now 15 seconds, killed off the second penalty of the game for them. Brought in offsides, flicked towards the net. Mackenzie Lynch is able to get it. She has it on her forehand now, gets pulled down. No, the referee thought about it and then put his hand up as the period ends. He initially put his hand up in the air, put his hand back down, and then put his hand up for the call. And as the period comes to a close, the Trojans are going to go back on the power play starting the second period. We're tied here at 0. We'll be back with second period hockey action in just a moment. You're watching Trojan Hockey on SCTV Sports. All right, well, welcome back, hockey fans, and we're back here for second period hockey action. Trojans are on the power play for the third time. Mackenzie Chapman with a wrist shot off of the initial face-off, fires the puck high and wide, kept in deep by Molly Walsh. Walsh to Chapman now, picked off the stick by the Warchiefs defenseman, and the puck gets brought back there on around. I don't have the number 17 on my roster, so I don't know who that player is. The puck is banked off the boards and all the way down the ice. First one onto it is Molly Walsh. Walsh with the puck around the back of the net. Turns on the Jets, uses the player and the net as a screen, gets it over the center ice, still with it. Walsh still has control of the puck down in the offensive zone now, taking the puck coast to coast, down around the back of the net. You've got three Trojans down low. Once again, nobody high. Grace Melanson recognizes this, starts breaking towards the net, but the puck can't end up on her stick. Sophia Martel down along the half boards, banging it back to Mackenzie Chapman. Chapman with it. She waits to Melanson, who fires it just wide. Grace Melanson now with it, back out to the point. Molly Walsh keeps it in. Back down to Melanson. Melanson, far side to Stepka. Slap shot. Oh, there's a play. Second chance, and it just goes wide as Melanson falls on top of McGowan. A helmet comes off, so the referee has to blow the whistle immediately, stopping the play. But I don't know how that one didn't go in. Really, God, the first play was a shot from Stepka right through the crease, landing almost on the stick of Mackenzie Chapman. Didn't connect, but Grace Melanson was right there and couldn't quite find another way to bang it home. So the referees are trying to figure out something. I'm not sure what it is. Is it Aaron? Is that what it is? All right, well, we're joined by Aaron here. Back out to the high slot. Grace Melanson, she's in, saved by McGowan. Nice play right there. Goalie slides across, takes the puck off the shoulder. In the far corner, Martel looking in front for Melanson or Chapman. Neither of them are there, and ends up on the stick of a Warchief defenseman who does send it down the length of the ice and out of danger for the time being. Stepka to Martel. Martel to Chapman. Doesn't connect. Does it get to Melanson's stick? Not enough in time. Walsh to Chapman. Over the blue line. Looking for help. She's got help. There's a shot by Sophia Martel. It just goes a bit wide. Chapman again with the puck around the back of the net. Gets it to Melanson. Bangs off her stick. Onto the stick of Sophia Martel. Martel on her forehand. Looking back to the point. And she herself clears it down the length of the ice. So that's the third penalty kill right there by the Warchiefs. The Trojans have yet to capitalize on the power play, but that one was the best looking power play we've seen. Anna Melanson with the puck in. At the hash mark, shoots! Saved by McGowan. Puck still loose. Referee hasn't blown it, and now the whistle blows. Little conflict in front of the net. It's a great choice of words. I like that. Now 12:40 here remaining in the second period. Still scoreless, but the Trojans are definitely turning it up a little bit. A lot better than what we saw in the first period, as the last 3 games they've come out in the first period very sluggish, but have turned on the Jets a little bit and have stepped it up. Right off. Say that again?
Several great looks so far.
We have a little bit of a technical glitch here that I'm going to have to try to figure out back at the studio eventually, but sitting next to my co-host is kind of hard to hear. In fact, you guys aren't hearing anything right now because we just fell out of the thing, so let's plug back in. And we should be back in business. Well, the referee's not happy with the centers, so he said, all right, you guys are both out. We're going to bring in 2 new centers. Nicole Loftus off the draw to Anna Melanson. Melanson back to Mackenzie Lynch. She fires it down around the back of the net for Loftus. It's too far ahead to her. The Warchiefs turn the puck over. Abby Harris to Loftus. Loftus backhand towards the goal. Back out. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. We saw the Trojans do that in the first period, and the Warchiefs had a great scoring opportunity. Well, we just had an opportunity there, but this time, puck didn't even make it towards the goal. Here's a shot fired wide and offsides at the whistle. So it's really good to have a color commentator alongside with us. Normally, we've got Jerry Oki who joins us to do these games, but Jerry is still wrapping up his show that he does every Friday and Saturdays up in Massachusetts, and that show's actually, his run's coming to an end up there. So they, when that show's over, he'll be rejoining us here at SCTV Sports. But right now, I saw the offsides. Off the draw, Dumont in the skates. Back out to an awaiting defenseman from the Warchiefs. And a call fires the puck down around the back of the net. Who's going to be the first one there? Well, it was a Warchief actually, but Emma Fitch for the Trojans was the one there. Puck gets wrapped up the boards and fired across center ice. Back out to defenseman Anna Call, who gains control on her forehand. Backhands it out of the zone, looking for Fitch. Can't connect. Dumont is right there on top of it, but gets stick checked. The puck goes back to center ice. Call firing it down deep. Dumont takes a swipe at it, can't poke it through. Back onto the stick of a defenseman. Lauren Melanson now battling. She gets the puck at the half boards, can't get it anywhere down deep where it needs to go. And this time the puck is tipped out of danger for the Warchiefs. Fernandez, the puck at the blue line. Nice play right there by Call. Tips it back out of the zone. Puck kept in by 17. Another call coming up. Stick referee's hands up in the air. Who's it going to be on this time? It looks like it's going to be another Warchief penalty. I don't know. You know what? It's funny because Simsbury played the puck twice before the whistle blew. And then, but yeah, I think you're right. It looks like it's going to be Emma Fitch playing as headed to the box. As the DJ is playing her thoughts towards the referee by playing the Grinch theme song. That's terrific. That's funny. Well, the Trojans are going to go on. They're shorthanded. Their penalty kill for the first time tonight. Let's see what they have to offer as it goes for that. Grace Melanson fires the puck all the way down the ice, getting the puck out of danger. Mackenzie Chapman behind the net. She's giving some trouble to the defenseman. Puck banged off the half boards, kept in by Melanson, down around the Zamboni door. Chapman, shorthanded, back out to the point. Wrist shot towards the goal. Fernandez brings it up, passes it across the ice, lands on the stick of Megan Stepka. Stepka wrists it down, tries to get something going. 2-on-1 chance, could break out of this, and it doesn't. Oh, they were just one stride away from a 2-on-1 right there between Chapman and Melanson. Nice poke check by Melanson to get the puck, kept it down in the defensive side of things. 1:08 to go in the penalty kill. 9:45 to go here in the period. Still tied at 0. And Clavis brings the puck in over the line at the top of the circle. Snaps one towards the goal. Deflects off a defenseman's shin guard and doesn't even make it on goal. This time the puck is fired out of the zone and out of danger. Warchiefs have to regroup in their defensive zone. Thrown down towards the blue line. Hers with it. Makes a move at the hash marks, but it only works for a second. Anna Melanson now. She tries to bank the puck up the boards to her own stick. Sends it down a little bit too far, but being shorthanded, that's okay to do because that does not get called for icing. Around the back of the net towards the half boards, kept in at the point by Mackenzie Lynch. Lynch now, she dipsy doodles down deep, puts it towards the net. Lynch gets tied up, no call, kicks the puck to her own stick. Mackenzie Lynch gets crunched in the corner. That should have been a call right there. There was a couple of questionable calls. She definitely got hit that time, and the referee's making up for that one. Banked off center ice boards. Well, West Hartford tried to get something going, but left it onto the stick of Anna Call, who passes it up, looking for Abby Harris. Can't do it, but the Trojans are able to kill off their first penalty kill of the year, of the season. I'll try that again, of the game. Here's a chance for the Trojans right there by Loftus. She fires it towards the net, and it just tips off the stick of McGowan and does not make it through. Back out to the point, kept in by Call. Fired down deep. Loftus is there, gets tied up, can't get through. Lynch with the puck, waits for the team to get on sides. They do. She brings the puck towards the blue line and gets in over line. Shot by Dumont, just goes wide. Mackenzie Chapman now on her backhand. Has it behind the back of the net. Looking for somebody in front. Doesn't have it, but she has a point. Back out to the point. Call takes the puck down to the half boards. Around the back of the net. Behind the goal to Loftus, who puts the puck right on the stick. There's a trip right there. Wow, we got away with one there. Definitely got away with a call there. Now deep behind the goal is Dumont. Dumont gets hit from behind, another no call. Referees have got to watch something there. They're getting a little bit rough out here. Tripping, hooking, here's a chance. Top of the slot. And the puck doesn't even get off of the stick of freshman Sophia Martel, but the puck is sent down the length of the ice for a whistle. What a great chance for the Trojans there. That was during a penalty kill. I'll tell you, Mackenzie Chapman, all like 3'4" of her, like a mosquito down there. A guy on top of the defenseman and started buzzing around, and the player had nowhere to go with the puck. So we were able to keep the puck down in the offensive zone while shorthanded. Off the draw, Stepka backhands it to Martel. Martel's got it at the Zamboni door. Looking for Chapman behind the net, gets it to her. Chapman back to Martel. Martel still on her backhand. Tries to shovel it towards Chapman, but the puck is taken off her stick. Melanson back to Stepka. Stepka to Martel. To Melanson. On her backhand shot. Second chance. Puck's loose. And this time McGowan covers the puck for the whistle. That was a nice little play right there. I think if we were able, if the puck was able to get shoveled on back to Chapman behind the net, it could have opened up this side of the ice closest to us a little bit. They might have had a little more time to set something up there. But with that being said, they still generated a scoring opportunity. Shot off the point by Stepka, on goal, kicked aside by McGowan. Chapman, half boards with the puck. Passes it down to Martel, looking for a tic-tac-toe pass, can't connect, and out break the Warchiefs. Fernandez with a shot, saved by LaCroix. Tori hasn't really seen a lot of action tonight, but the 2 or 3 times she's seen a decent shot, she's been able to fight it off. Center ice hockey now. Bridget McGann with the puck at the hash marks. Gets checked off the puck by Chapman. Around the back of the net, Stepka fires it out, kept it at the point, but ends up on the stick of Chapman. Turned over at center ice, back and forth. Megan Stepka now, 2-on-2. Stepka makes a move, still has control of the puck. Look back, hits it, towards the net. And Melanson can't quite tip it home. That was a nice play right there by Megan Stepka to Grace Melanson. Back out, Molly Walsh tried to make a little move at the top of the face-off circle, but the puck gets tipped off her stick towards the board. She's able to go for a line change. The puck is loose in front of the net. Nicole Loftus was just able to walk right in and get a shot on, but wasn't able to quite connect. Mackenzie Lynch now takes the puck down deep. The defenseman's got the puck around the back of the net while trying to walk out front. She gets knocked down, so does Loftus. Two Trojan players down on the ice. That's not good, but the puck is sent down. Looks like this might be an icing, and it is. 5:31 here remaining in the second period. Still tied at 0. You're watching SCTV Sports live on Memorex here at the International Skating Center of Connecticut. I'm Frankie Berrien, joined alongside by Aaron Bushy, who is here watching the game with girlfriend and former Trojan, Haley Melanson, who's sitting next to him. So it's welcome back. Seeing your old team here playing tonight. Off the draw, the Warchiefs bring the puck out across center ice and then along the half boards into our defensive zone. Kept in at the point. On the backhand, trying to walk out. Good defensive play. Here's a chance out front. Shot and a big save by LaCroix. Puck is loose. Second chance. Another save by LaCroix. Kicked out. Good play right there by the sophomore goalie to keep the puck out. And the puck is sent all the way down. Out of danger for just a moment. Unfortunately, it does all go all the way down for an icing. Two chances, big chances right there for the Warchiefs. Number 19, Maya Borden, with a second opportunity firing it there. But LaCroix stands up tall and keeps the puck out of the net, and the score tied at 0. Trojans trying to do a little sneaky line change. Coach Paul Melanson says, yep, get out there, and the referee says, nope, not having any of it, so let's go on back. And bringing back out onto the ice is Anna Melanson and Abby Harris, and Grace Melanson is coming back too. Referee's still trying to figure out what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 players out there. Send Grace back off the ice, and let's get the puck back down and underway. Trojans win the draw. Back around the net is Anna Call. Up to Anna Melanson. Melanson takes the puck over the red line. Head of steam has Abby Harris breaking towards the net with her. Melanson backhands it towards the net. Kicked aside by McGowan around the back of the net. Harris to Melanson. Kicked around the half boards. Harris. Oh, what a play right there. Nicole Loftus with a 9-iron fires it high over the net. Back out front to Loftus. Can't connect. Puck along the boards can't be kept in by Molly Walsh and sent down back into the defensive zone for Anna Call. Call up to Chapman. Chapman onto the stick of Loftus. Loftus to Chapman. She waits, shoots, Harris. Oh my goodness, how did that not go? It went on the forehand and then the backhand of her same stick on the same shot. Harris had the net wide open and couldn't bag that one home. Oh my goodness, that one should have been a goal, but unfortunately didn't find its way home. Here's another chance for the Trojans, shot by Walsh, and this one gets tipped wide. Chapman tries to get something going to Fitch. Back out to Walsh, fires it, and it's kicked aside by McGowan. Puck around the back of the net. Stixer's being tied up. Who's going to come out with it? The Warchiefs do this time. Backed off the board. Kept it at the point by Call. Call tries to fire it down deep. Lands on the stick of a West Hartford defenseman who sends it down the length of the ice. LaCroix bangs the puck up to Molly Walsh. She's got lots of ice in front of her. Molly Walsh now taking the puck over the red line. Tons of ice. Walsh still with the puck. She has control. Waits and brings the puck around the back of the net. She still has it. Molly Walsh still with the puck. Skating around. Fires it towards the goal. Looking for an Emma Fitch. And can't connect. Who backhands it down. God, if Walsh had gotten that one, LaCroix would have had an assist. Fire the puck towards the front of the net. Unfortunately, once again, the Trojans were all stuck on the same side of the ice. So here come the Warchiefs. Fernandez has got the puck down around the back of the net, looking out front for a player. Can't connect. The puck is kept in at the blue line. West Hartford now trying to generate some offense, but it only lasts for a half second as the puck is tipped out back to neutral ice. Molly Walsh looking cross ice for Steph Rurka, but it ends up on the stick of a breaking number 17. Again, this is the number of the player. I don't actually have her number. I'll have to check the roster during the intermission. Back out to the point, kept in. There's a big snowbank right there in front of the door of the West Hartford bench. Puck out front, lands on the stick of Ashley Dumont. Fired it towards the net, banks off the skate of Anna Call, and out of danger. Ashley Dumont making some trouble for the defense for West Hartford, and it does her job as she goes off the ice for a line change. Emma Fitch trying to pass the puck up to Sophia Martel. Was in the right direction, but didn't connect on the stick. 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. Puck down in the back of the net in the near corner. Walsh looking for Melanson. Got it to her, banked off of Grace Melanson, but unfortunately it was on our side of the red line, so therefore it goes all the way down for an icing. 1:49 remaining here in the second period. Score still tied at 0. What a good last shift right there from Molly Walsh, taking the puck coast to coast, generating a scoring opportunity, and then getting back into position to stop a scoring opportunity for the bad guys. Off the draw, West Hartford gets the puck down into the near corner. Stepka throwing a body, getting the puck on to the stick of Mackenzie Chapman. Chapman looking for Martel, but it lands on the stick of Grace Melanson. Melanson's in alone, top of the circle, waits, holds, and gets tripped up by McGowan. That was actually a nice poke check by the goalie. There's a second chance by Melanson. She gets knocked down again. No call, puck is loose behind the back of the net. Martel with it. Gets hit along the Zamboni door. Puck bounces weird down there as the boards are uneven in that far corner. Chipped out of danger by West Hartford, but brought back in by Sophia Martel. Martel keeps it in. Referee's hand goes up in the air. Who's the call going to be on? Looks like it's going to be on Simsbury. Whistle blows. Calling interference. I think this is going to go on Mackenzie Chapman. I saw the player laying down, but I didn't see how that all came about being. But, well, that is indeed the call. It's like an interference call on Mackenzie Chapman. Just under a minute here to go in the second period. Face-off is going to come all the way back down in front of LaCroix. And the second penalty kill tonight for the Trojans. Well, that may have been the case. It also may have been a makeup call. There was a couple of things that have gone a little errant by the referees that may have or could have gone another way. A shot at the point just past the shin guard of Lynch and wide of the net of LaCroix. Battle down deep. Puck wrapped around by, that was Molly Walsh, I believe. She's looking a little bit tired right now, and I don't blame her. She was on the ice for like 2 minutes that last time out. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Trojans on the penalty kill. Puck down deep in the offensive zone. Warchiefs trying to get something going. 3-on-2 chance now for them. Goncalves, top of the circle, shot, gloved us, was gloved away by LaCroix. Down deep, Warchiefs again with it in the near corner. Back out to the point, and this one, bad communication between the defense, and the puck sneaks through the two. 4 seconds remaining here in the period. Oh, Grace was just a half step away from breaking out at another 1-on-0 opportunity, but the horn sounds. So here at the end of the second period, we're still tied at 0. We'll be coming back to you with third period action. Trojans will be shorthanded to start the period for a minute 3. You're watching SCTV Sports here from the ISCC in Simsbury. Well, once again, good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to third period hockey action here at the ISCC. I'm Frankie Berrien alongside Aaron Bushy, and we are here covering Lady Trojan hockey against the Warchiefs of Hall-Conard, the combined West Hartford high schools. And we're about to get underway in just a moment. Trojans getting the last minute instructions. Doors still open down there in the corner. West Hartford girls are out and ready to go. Trojans start the period on a power play. So tell me, what did you think about the last period? What can they work on, or you know? There's been too many turnovers. That's 100% agreed. That started right off in the first period, continued on through the second period. Put the puck in the net. Bottom line. All right, well, here we go. Off the draw, Anna Melanson getting it back to the defense, but the Warchiefs bringing the puck in around the back of LaCroix. Back around the back there, fired out front to a player. Can't quite get there, tipped off the stick. I'm sorry, I said that we were on the power play. I was wrong. I'm looking at the clock the wrong direction. We're shorthanded, so that would explain why that initial face-off was a little lopsided for the guys in blue, or the girls in blue in this case. Liv Fernandez takes the puck in over the red line. Ooh, no call. Saved by LaCroix, and it cleared out by Lindsay Madigan. Grace Melanson takes the puck on her backhand and fires it all the way down the ice. This would have been waved off anyway because it's a shot on goal. And she's the first person there, and McGowan is forced to cover the puck and therefore getting the whistle. So now the Trojans are going to get a face-off in their offensive zone. 12 seconds remaining on the penalty. 50 seconds only into the period. Let's see what they could do here. It's a good place to have a face-off in our offensive zone off that draw, so you don't have to worry about the guy coming out of the box and being sprung out. We'll be right with you. All right, we should be back in business right there. I think we're all set with the audio. Shot, saved by LaCroix. Second chance right there, kicked out. Another save by LaCroix as the puck is loose and in the far corner. Fired on net by Borden, can't connect. Back out to the point, wristed towards the goal. Penalties over, 5-on-5 hockey. And pass right there from Lynch, looking for Mackenzie Chapman, threw her skates and all the way down the ice. Sorry about a couple seconds of some dead air right there. I mean, you were hearing us still through the microphone built into the camera, but our setup is a little off tonight. And with that, we just disconnected the headphones for a second, so that's why you couldn't hear us talking, which might be a good thing for a lot of you listening to us at home. Off the draw, shoveled towards the net. LaCroix makes one save, slashing play right there by number 12, Alissi. Could have been a call, but none made. Puck is loose and it's kicked out around the back end. Now we're back in center ice. Alissi now, she's got a break. Can't quite get it towards the goal. Puck is too far ahead of her. Behind the net, Anna Melanson looking for help. Abby Harris was there but can connect. Megan Stepka fires it around the boards to the near side and out of danger. La referee gets in the way. Puck at center ice. Molly Walsh on her backhand, chipping it up to Abby Harris. Harris now takes the puck up the line, gets slashed off, no call. Harris waits, shoots, save McGowan. Oh, puck was loose, quick whistle right there. But I'd say the puck would be loose because Melanson kind of drove in there right there and knocking the puck loose. But that's the right play, you know, they always tell that old story. You play until the whistle blows. Off the draw, Chapman wins it back to Madigan, but it gets tipped off. 4-on-1 right now for the Warchiefs. Backhand pass to the winger, shot, save LaCroix, rebound, big save, and it goes off her stick and beats her just under her armpit. The bottom line there, LaCroix made the first save. Second one she almost had, but you can't give up a 4-on-1. What happened there? Complete breakdown on the breakout. 4-on-1 for the Warchiefs, and they're able to bang one home. They take the lead. 12:09 here in the third period, 1-0. The Trojans have to answer the call right here. Grace Melanson takes it. Mackenzie Chapman. Chapman backhands the puck into the zone. Kept in at the point by Lynch. Lynch around the back to Chapman. Gets hit, no call. At the half boards, Fernandez. Skates the puck out. It's 2 men on the ice. Again, no call. Little body check and some banging in front. Mackenzie Lynch running into Nikki Hers right there at center ice. That's a couple of heavyweights that could knock each other down right there. That'd be a fun battle to see. And I say heavyweights, I don't mean actually weight. I mean just big, sturdy hockey players. Abby Harris fires the puck down around the back of the goal. On it is Lindley Gorman. Gorman with the puck now at the half boards, passing it up to a breaking out hers. Nope, that's hers right there, number 18. I'm sorry, number 19 before was Maya Borden, the other one I was talking about. Turnover in front. Here's a shot. Melanson just shoots high and wide. Behind the back of the goal, West Hartford with the puck now. At the hash marks, trying to pass it across the middle of the zone. I don't know why that seems to be like a play where everybody thinks it's a good move nowadays. It's totally not. Molly Walsh with a shot, and it just goes off the goalie and stays out of the net. Back out to the point. Checked in by Anna Call. Call puts it back down deep to Harris. Harris looking in front, firing it towards the middle, and it goes off of a defenseman's stick. 2-on-1 now for the Warchiefs. In over the blue line. There's a pass over to Lawrenson. She throws the puck. Tried to throw the puck into the front and couldn't connect. Back out to the point. Wrist shot all the way. Does get through, but doesn't get through on goal. Steph Rurka second to the puck, and the puck gets banged back down into the zone. That is Call with the puck now behind the net. She's getting challenged. Passing it up to Lauren Melanson. Melanson fires the puck down. Trojans go in with a hard forecheck. Perhaps too hard as the puck is banged down. Oh, nope, I was wrong. That was probably a pretty good forecheck because it forced them to send the puck the length of the ice all the way down for an icing. 9:53 here to go in the third period. Trojans trail by 1. Chapman fires it towards the net off the faceoff, and the puck goes around the back of the net. Played up by 17. Who's got the puck now? Passing it up to Fernandez. 3-on-2 now for the Warchiefs. Another defensive breakdown by line number 1. Around the back of the net, Fernandez with it. Looking in front, top of the slot. Puck's loose. Nice play right there by Chapman, who gets the puck out of the zone. If she wins the race down, she's got help with Grace Melanson. Chapman is right there at the same time as a back-checking defenseman who gets the puck knocked off her stick or kept into the corner. Back out to the point. Madigan throwing it down deep into the far corner. Bloom challenged by Melanson. Melanson gets the puck tied up in her pants and loose to Chapman. Chapman now with it. Walking out, waiting, shooting just wide. Grace Melanson gets stick checked. And the puck is knocked out of over the blue line and out of play, but passed up to Mackenzie Chapman. Chapman can't connect with the pass. Goes back to a Warchief defenseman who fires the puck into her own bench and gets a stoppage at play. 9:20 here remaining in the third. Trojans still trail by 1. Abby Harris gets the draw over to Melanson, who fires it towards the goal, and it's sticked aside by McGowan. It just almost trickles through, but stays wide and just wide enough to stay out of the goal. Gypsy Doodle play through center ice, still has control of the puck, takes the wrist shot, a big glove save by LaCroix. What a save by Tori right there. After Nikki Hers weaved her way through the neutral ice and ended up getting a shot on goal. And the Trojan goaltender was big enough to throw the glove out there and keep the puck out, and the score at 1-0. Off the draw, Mackenzie Lynch now with the puck over the red line. Lynch taking the puck into the offensive zone, still has it, down to the corner, gets stick check but regains control of the puck. Looking for Harris, gets the puck back to Abby Harris behind the back of the net. Harris now walks out front looking for somebody on the back door, nobody home. Lynch fires it towards the front of the goal again in the high slot. Who's there? Anna Melanson. Melanson with the puck. She's got help with the likes of Harris and Loftus. All 3 players still stuck on the same side of the ice. As the Warchiefs send the puck down, that touches center ice. That's going to go all the way out for an icing. Indeed, it was. Fans are asking for an icing, or not ice call, but it's a touch on this side of the red line, which makes it an icing all the way down. So the puck comes back down to the offensive zone on the faceoff. Mackenzie Chapman with Grace Melanson and Sophia Martel. I'm laughing at the song selection once again. That was pretty funny. Melanson back to the point. Walsh to Melanson. Melanson on her back. He fires it to the goal. Saved by McGowan who covers it up for a whistle. Good play right there. Nice. That might have been a set play on that face-off. That one looked pretty good, pretty rehearsed. Let's see if they can do that again, and this time make it count. Chapman gets stick checked, but it goes back to Walsh, who wrists it towards the goal. Kept in by Stepka, down into the corner. Martell behind the back of the net, under backhand. Players go down in front of the net, a couple collision. Molly Walsh, back down to Martell. Martell, back to Molly Walsh. Walsh, back down to Sophia Martell. Walsh keeps it in at the point, throws it to Chapman. Chapman on her backhand, puck is loose. Onto the glove of Chapman, firing it, gets crunched it back. Shot, and a save by McGowan. Grace Melanson now. LaCroix going to the bench for the extra attacker. Stepka with the puck. She fires it towards the net, and it just goes wide. Trojans still have control of the puck. Melanson now, back out to the point. Stepka shoots, extra attacker on. It's Loftus. Grace Melanson with the puck along the goal line at the hash marks. Out front to Walsh. Walsh to Martell. Martell with his 6 attackers on. Penalty coming up. Walsh at the point, walks in, back down to Martell. Players going to knock down in front. Grace Melanson now. She gets hit. Not going to be a second call. Martell back out to the point. Walsh wrists it towards the goal and glove down by McGowan. Puck is still loose. Melanson back out to Stepka. Stepka with it. Back down to Melanson, back out to Stepka. Winds up. Last one tiptoe and it just goes wide. Off of the glove. Off the freshman, Nicole Loftus, who has to shake it off a little bit, but what a great little flurry right there by the Trojans with 6 attackers on. And now they get to go on the power play. "40 seconds, absolutely. On a 6-on-5 with the goalie pulled. So I saw he called a cross check. I know the War Chief coach is asking some questions. I'm not exactly sure what he's asking. The referee is trying to give him his explanation. Now the assistant coach is going to get his 5 cents in. And the referee is being very nice by giving him that. We're trying to figure out what's going on here with the clock. Looks like maybe did they call 2 penalties? That might have been the situation here. Yeah, they might have. Timekeeper's trying to figure out the clock right now. So while we're doing that, let's take a quick break. You're watching SCTV Sports. I'm going to go with a double minor. So that's the scenario here. The clock shows that there's 6 minutes of penalties. There's only 2. Shot from the point. A save by McGowan. Now Loftus, who shook that off her hand. The shot off right as the whistle blew going into that last penalty. Good battle in front of the net with Anna Melanson. And so that's Abby Harris firing it towards the goal. Loftus with it, shot into the chest of a defenseman. Lindley Gorman now takes the puck out shorthanded, makes a little move, but can't control the puck. Got the puck down in her offensive zone. But the Trojans bring the puck across the blue line. Anna Melanson now throwing the puck towards the blue line. Can't connect with it. Ends up on the stick of Lynch. Fernandez gets the puck to the red line and sends it down the length of the ice. 3:08 to go in the penalty. Mackenzie Chapman. Without the call, public address announcer, it's tough to tell what the penalties were. I know one was cross-checking, but obviously there was a second call there made as well. Molly Walsh now with it. Up to Melanson. Melanson to Chapman. Nice little touch pass there. Mackenzie Chapman. Around the bottom of the faceoff dot on her back end, walking out front. Back out to the point. Anna Call keeping it into Chapman. Chapman back down to Harris. Harris out front to Chapman. Can't connect. 5:30 remaining here in the third period. Trojans still trail by 1. This time the puck is cleared out onto the stick of Anna Call. Call. Stick handles her way into the zone. Hits the brakes at the hash marks. Passes it back to Abby Harris. Harris to Call. Call now. Backhands it towards the net onto The stick of Flaherty who sends it down all the way down the ice. Molly Walsh being challenged right away, but she gets to the puck first. Nice play by Walsh right there, bulldozing her way through. Passing it up front to Sophia Martel. Martel now gets the puck in over the blue line. Passes it to Melanson. Grace Melanson now in the corner. Chips it off the boards around the back of the net. Mackenzie Chapman can't control it. Puck banged off the boards, kept in at the point. Oh, nah, it was not kept in. Looked good from our vantage point for a second, but it just sneaks out past the stick of Molly Walsh. 1:38 remaining here. Well, actually, she's going to be distressed if they score. Really going to be distressed at that point. Off the draw, Loftus fires the puck down around the boards, wrapping it around the back of the net. 17 sends it past Megan Stepkin all the way down. Abby Goncalves challenging the Trojans right there, winning the race to the puck shorthanded, but it ends up on the stick of Mackenzie Chapman. Nicole Loftus breaking hard. Who was the pass looking for, but fires it on goal. No icing. Loftus is the first one there. Gets to spray McGowan a little bit, who covers the puck up for the whistle. 109 here in the power play. 4:05 in the third, still trailing by 1. You got to get one before you get anything else. Mackenzie. Absolutely. Mackenzie Chapman winning it back to Grace Melanson. Melanson back to Stepka. Stepka to Melanson. In the half boards, gets tied up. Help is there by Chapman, who takes the puck around the top of the circle. Fires it towards the net, and it's sticked over the net by McGowan. Onto the stick of Gorman, who sends it all the way down like the ice. 50 seconds remaining in the penalty. Megan Stepka. To Chapman. Chapman trying to get to Melanson, can't connect. Puck goes back. Lindsay Madigan. Puck stick to her by LaCroix. Fires it across her own zone. Dangerous pass right there, but goes past the crashing Warchiefs. So it fired off the referee and offsides. Yep, that's... You know, the referees do their hardest to get out of the way of the puck, but sometimes those stripes turn into targets, and there's nothing you can do except get pegged by the puck on the way out of the zone. As a fellow stripe wearer, zebra, I know how that happens from time to time. Off the draw, Melanson back to Lynch. Lynch to Call. Call to Martel, comes in on sides. 18 seconds in the power play. Sophia Martel gets tied up. Puck is loose in front in the high slot. Abby Harris bangs at it. Puck back out to the point. Call, slap shot into an awaiting defenseman's forward skates. I'll be all right. And she's able to keep the puck out of danger. Mackenzie Lynch now has the Warchiefs kill off a 4-minute penalty. That's huge for them, not so good for us. Knocked down by Melanson in the corner. Anna Melanson around the back of the net, looking for Abby Harris. Harris was breaking towards the net, passes a little bit behind her. Anna now with the puck once again. Top of the circle, flicks one towards the net just wide. Magged out to the point, kept in by Mackenzie Lynch. Lynch now has the puck at the half boards, fires it down around the back of the goal. Anna at the half boards. Back to Abby Harris. Harris, challenged down deep, knocked off the puck. Kept in at the point. And a call gets it down to Abby Harris. She's got time. Harris looking in front, puts it back into the skates of another defenseman. Abby Harris, strong on her stick, has one try, but this time the second effort gets the puck taken off her stick and put out to the neutral ice. Lindsay Madigan up to Mackenzie Lynch. I'm sorry, that's Anna Call. Call now. Gets the puck tipped over to an awaiting Warchief who's in, but out of gas, can't get anything going. Just under 2 minutes here in the third period, still down by 1. Look for the Trojans to pull LaCroix shortly. Abby Harris, 3-on-2 for the Trojans. Harris now, top of the circle. Backhand drop pass to the stick of an awaiting Alissi for the Warchiefs. But the puck is turned over at center ice. Walsh up to Melanson. Melanson to Stepka. Stepka to Melanson, too far ahead of her. Grace knocks the player down going into the zone. Puck chipped off the boards and out of the zone. Stepka tripped up, no call. Returns the favor, again no call. Melanson to Walsh. Minute 15 to go. Walsh with the puck at the hash marks. Nobody in front this time. This one gets fired towards the net, stick aside by McGowan. Grace Melanson on her backhand down deep, gets tied up by Fernandez. Grace again, goalie's pulled, 6 attackers for the Trojans. Puck kept in by Stepka. Under a minute to play here in the third. Trojans still trail by 1. Fernandez with the puck. Gets around the back, runs into Chapman. Melanson fires it out front, can't connect. Here's a chance right here. Walsh shoots, can't connect. A third try, this one just goes wide. 40 seconds remaining now, the puck is at the half boards and fired down, kept in by Stepka. Stepka tries to bang it down off the boards, can't get it deep enough. Now back 30 seconds to go. Molly Walsh with the puck. They got to get the puck up the ice quick if they're going to get something going, and it's a bad pass onto the skate of an attacking Warchief, but the referee and my color commentator called it correctly as an offsides. Timeout being called by the Trojans right now. What do they have to do off this faceoff to turn the puck over into the offensive zone and generate a goal scoring opportunity with 22 seconds to go?
Absolutely, just put pucks on net. The only way that the opposing players were able to score on the board was just by second chance opportunities. I think just put the puck on net, hope for the best, get everybody in there.
So what do you think we do off this face-offs on our defensive blue line? So what do you think? Well, yeah, what do you think the team does? I know coach is asking right now that the puck is going to be, where is the face-off going to be? Just making sure, because he wants to find out exactly what play to draw up. My suggestion, put LaCroix back in the net, at least put her at the hash marks, because the puck is close, dangerously close to our defensive zone. You put one winger here on the boards closest to us. Off the draw, center wings it back to the D. D then goes D to D or fires it across to the waiting person over here. I would put a Chapman or a Grace Melanson on this side, somebody with speed, okay? They're gonna, Sophia Martel, anybody on that first line, fire that puck aside. Now you're gonna have a breakaway on the side. The Warchiefs probably know that's gonna happen. I would suggest that they drop a D back a little bit, but we'll see. They're about to come out. Warchiefs have gotten their instructions. Trojans are still in the process of getting theirs. Referees are just about to blow the whistle and get this underway. Let's see what happens. 22 seconds to go. Put on your seatbelt, folks. It's going to be a wild ride to finish this one out. And, well, Grace is backing up a little bit. And there it is, Grace Melanson coming to the boards, closest to us. Off the draw, referee blows the whistle. Let's do that one again. I'm not sure why they have to reset. Maybe because Melanson was moving, and the rules do state that once the face-off players are set, you're not allowed to move. So off the draw, puck is fired down. This one might be icing, and it is going to go the length of the icing. So 16 seconds to go. Yeah. 16 seconds to go. Now, similar scenario. Win it back to Stepka. Stepka wraps it around the boards to a Melanson who's breaking out this way. Same play. And it looks like they're going to set up that way off the draw. The Warchiefs win it. 14 seconds to go. Tied up along the half boards. Time is running out for the Trojans. Player in front, wide open. Nobody there charging it. Pass out front, can't connect. 3 seconds to go. Chapman looking for Melanson. And it is too late as the score rings up 3 zeros on the board. They would have had a good shot at tying that one up, but you know, the chances were there. Chances were there all game long. Great goaltending indeed. She saw a ton of shots, some missed opportunities by the Trojans. Couldn't quite find the right button to push to bang the puck in. Was it the X, the triangle, or the circle? I'm not sure which one you needed to push, but that was the one they were missing. But with that being said, the final score here from the ISCC tonight, Warchiefs won. What's that? It was well fought by both teams. And final score here tonight from the ISCC, Warchiefs 1, Trojans 0. Hockey fans, we'll be back with you next Saturday here from the ISAC as the Trojans are back at it right here on SCTV. On behalf of Aaron, I'm Frankie, and Lee has been the guy on the camera tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time right here on SCTV Sports. Have a good night, everybody.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.